Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed educators, distinguished guests, all protocol duly observed. As we celebrate 60 years of excellence, let us remember that the true measure of success is not in our individual achievements, but in how we, as educators, impact the world around us. This milestone represents a legacy of knowledge, experience, and community. But as we reflect on our past, we must ask ourselves, what will we sow for the future generations? I must briefly acknowledge my old school roots. If I mention ADATCOE, know that I'm meaning ADATCOE College of Education as well. Yeah, you're right. I'm old school and I'm used to ADATCOE. Please don't start calculating my age. Well, you can try. Well, thank you. I extend my gratitude to the organizers for honoring me as the keynote speaker for this significant occasion. 60 years is a remarkable milestone for any institution, and I'm profoundly blessed to be a part of it, as should you be. We stand at a crossroad in history, a moment ripe for new developments within our educational institutions. The product of this place will continue to hold their heads high and take pride in their training. I am proud at that can because this is where it all began for me. It is where I met my incredible wife, Cecilia Ansah, who has been my partner, support, the dedicated wife of our two children. Thank you, Cecilia Ansah. Yes, we married chalk to chalk. And yes, you can do it too. It's okay. If it weren't for ADATCO, I wouldn't be standing here before you today, having served in the world's greatest Air Force, the United States Air Force. After a brief stint in the United States Marine Corps, this institution gave me a humble beginning and the foundation to speak wisdom and give advice to generals. I highlight this to raise awareness of how proud I am of ADATCO. And I tell you, the sky is the limit for you as well. Now I serve and work with commanders and generals of NATO. And I'm proud that it all began with ADATCO. You see, I was not the smartest on campus, but I persevered. I found something I was good at and I held on to that strength. I never gave up. I continued persevering. I continued pushing on. I continued hitting the marks and excelling and exceeding the marks. Each of us has our reasons for being here. And while I don't need to know them all, I urge you to make your presence count. Meaning, you are here for a reason. You are not called here for nothing. You have a purpose. Let that purpose shine bright wherever you go to. Open your mind. Let them see who you are, who truly you are. And let them tap from the fountain of wisdom that you have. In all this, please do not remember this. Remember this. Never tarnish the good name of this institution. Today, we celebrate its 60th year. And unlike a person near retirement, ADATCO is in its prime. And hooray to that. Thanks to our visionary leaders, our principals, our educators, our professors, those who urge us on. Thanks to them. Thanks to the support also we get from the alumni and those who call this place a home. It is up to us to support it and elevate it to its new heights. We must leave it better than we found it. We all bear the responsibility of ensuring its continued strength and reputation. As we gather to celebrate our achievements, we must also reflect on the pillars that support our journey. 1. Awareness. 2, curiosity, and 3, compassion. These three principles, when fully embraced, have the power to transform our lives, our community, and our world. These are not foreign principles to us. Just look at the logo of our great institution. While I cannot pinpoint exactly why our forefathers chose these concepts, we owe them a debt of gratitude. I won't delve into dictionary definitions, as I trust you will explore them on your own. I can already see some of you looking them up on your phones. Yeah. Let's give them a round of applause. Good, smart ones. Now, let us talk about these principles. The first is awareness. Awareness, the foundation of understanding. Awareness is our ability to perceive and be conscious of the world around us and within us. Remember, within us. It starts with self-awareness, honest introspection of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Understanding ourselves is the first step toward understanding others. It requires courage to look within, knowledge and strength and weaknesses, and be open to growth. Why are we here? What calls us to our duties? Borrowing from Simon Sinek, start with why. Sometimes we need to remind of why we choose the profession, or we chose this profession. It didn't choose us. We chose it. So why? I trust it was to do good by people and bring impeccable education to those placed under our care. Awareness also extends outward. As we look inward, we also have to extend it outward. It involves being attuned to societal realities, understanding the struggles and triumphs of those around us. In a world flooded with information, through awareness means discerning what is significant and recognizing the interconnectedness of our global community. It challenges us to stay informed and mindful of our actions, impacts on others. Having discussed awareness, let us transition to curiosity, our second principle. Curiosity, the engine of progress. Curiosity ignites innovation and discovery. It is the desire to learn, explore, and question the status quo. Curiosity pushes us beyond our comfort zone, encouraging us to seek new experiences and understanding different perspectives. Yes, I work with a bunch of 20 to 19-year-olds or 21 or in the, mid-20s. People who work on multi-million dollar jets, multi-million dollar equipments. And if sometimes something is not right with the system, they question. They just don't accept the status quo. They ask why. They ask why we can't do A, B, Z. Why do we have to go through the wickets and not question why do we have to go through a long process? They question why, and they improve it by doing so. They find answers to it. They are not just accepting the status quo because it was done 20 years the same way. We also have to do it the same way. No, they question why, and they bring about change. That is what I expect us to do, and it's not disrespecting, but being curious to bring about change in a system. In facing challenges, curiosity drives us to ask why and how. It propels scientific advancement, cultural exchange, and personal growth. Curiosity is a lifelong journey that keeps our minds active and our hearts open. By fostering curiosity, we create a culture of continuous learning and adaptability, essential in an ever-changing world. Be curious about innovation and technology. Advances occur rapidly, and staying updated is crucial. See, I remember learning computer programming, that is coding, and feeling the time that I was on top of the world. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I can program and work with computers. I can write codes for computers to take action. That's what I thought. Now, having not upgraded my skills for over a decade, I'll say maybe, yeah, close to 2 decades, I wouldn't know where to start. Things have changed. Things have moved on. So I encourage you to stay curious, not just for your advancement, but for others as well. For others' sake, stay curious. From curiosity, we move on to our final principle, compassion. Compassion, the heart of humanity. Compassion is deep empathy for others, suffering, coupled with the desire to alleviate it. See, underline, alleviate it. It transcends mere sympathy by inspiring action. Compassion binds us together as human beings. It is the heart of humanity. Our personal lives, compassion means, in our personal lives, compassion means being present for our loved ones, offering support and understanding. Professionally, it means fostering inclusive environments where everyone can thrive. It is not just you alone, it's about others. It is about the kids and the children put under our care. It's about students. It is not just you alone. On a broader scale, compassion drives us to address societal injustice and work towards a world where everyone can live with dignity and purpose. So, how do these principles that I've enumerated relate to us? How does it apply to me? Ask yourself, how does it apply to you? Think about the broader picture. And how do we employ them in what we do as educators? That is the interplay of awareness, curiosity, and compassion. You see, these principles are intertwined. Awareness informs curiosity, providing context for meaningful questions. Curiosity deepens awareness, uncovering truths and broadening perspectives. And you see the last one, compassion guides both, ensuring our pursuit of knowledge and understanding is rooted in kindness and in the desire to improve others' well-being. Yes, as teachers, we must be acutely aware of every facet of our students' lives. What they do at home, how they sleep, how they even get to school, how they live, their parents, their lives. We need to be inquisitive. We need to be curious about it. We need to ask the right questions in order to educate them if something is lacking. We need to be curious for them and their well-being. And above all, we must be compassionate enough to bring them to a level where they can be independent in life. That is why we are here. That is why we are here. To launch our anniversary and to raise awareness and great resources, be it moral or financial, to support our current and future educators. Yes, now you know. Now you know why we are here. We shouldn't allow life's constraints to bring our resolve to educate. No, we shouldn't. Yeah, it's tough. Nowhere cool. Everywhere is challenging. Even here, it's challenging. Life is tough. Yes, whether it's poor management in our schools, whether it's poor leadership in our schools, whether it's lack of resources around us, when we are facing parental issues, parental challenges, headaches, and above all, our own life circumstances. Oh, yeah, yeah. And the big one, a troublesome generation who always want, but they don't want to give, who always want to use short means to get quick results, who always want to depend on the computer, right? And their phones, browsing and not thinking about others. Strongly, I believe in teachers. You have been trained to be in and from this institution. You have been trained. You have been trained as independent teachers who can think and empathize with others, who can have compassion for others, who can take the role of moving the world on. As we move forward, let us commit to cultivating awareness, maturing curiosity, and practicing compassion. By so doing, we can create a world where knowledge and empathy go hand in hand, fostering a brighter, more understanding and compassionate future. You see, I took on this role not out of pleasure or superiority, but to share one vital message. One vital message. We have a collective responsibility to support the college. And that has brought us this far. This college has taken us from nobody to somebody's. So assess those following in our footsteps. Let's assess them. Let's help them. Let's move them from the humble beginning to a better one. Soon, many of us will move on. And it's up to us to train our successors now. Remember, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. The small contributions we make to support our alma mater go a long way in uplifting its name. Go a long way in making sure that ADATCOE becomes a beacon of education in our country. So, join me in launching this program and raising funds to build a greater ADATCOE. See, in conclusion, I want to share this. Awareness, curiosity, and compassion are not just abstract concepts. They are actionable principles that can shape our lives and our world. Let us strive to be aware of ourselves and our surroundings, remain curious and open to new possibilities, and act with compassion in all that we do. Together, we can build a brighter, more understanding, and more compassionate students' body and future. With this said, I duly launch ADATCOE's 60th anniversary. Thank you. God bless.